Hey guys, welcome back to Forge It. I got the anvil stand that we made in the last episode here. I went ahead and got the old anvil stand out of the way. Got the ground all leveled out, and we got this one in place here. And from here, we're going to go ahead and cover how to mount the anvil to the anvil stand. So let's go ahead and get moving on that. Okay guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about what I got going on here. So first off, I got a nice big heavy eye bolt that we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in low into our anvil stand. And this is going to be our mounting point to pull the anvil down into the side. Coming off the anvil is I have one of these guys. I'm blanking on the name right now. But basically you move this center part and it's threaded on both ends, and it can either expand or contract. And this is going to be what we're going to pull, like this little turnbuckle is going to be what we're going to pull tension on to go ahead and pull the anvil down. From there, I have this little locking carabiner that we're going to put on the top. And what this carabiner is going to do, if you can see right here, I made some cables out of some 3/16 stainless steel cable. We put some loops on the end here, if you can see that. And so basically we're just going to wrap one this direction around the anvil. We're going to mount that eye bolt down there, and we're going to tighten this turnbuckle, and it's going to pull us tension. And I have one more cable that we're going to have pulling the other direction on the anvil, so that we're pulling down and sideways, but in both directions, solid anvil there. So let me go ahead and get drilling some holes, putting these eye bolts in, and we'll see how this thing works. Okay guys, one kind of pro tip here I did want to talk about real quick that I forgot to mention earlier. Whenever you're putting in an eye bolt, you just take a screwdriver. You can actually just go ahead and catch it in here, and it spins, and you can get leverage really easy on that instead of trying to fight it with your hands. So just something to think about next time you're putting in an eye bolt. And there's something else I did want to mention here. So obviously I'm going through and putting the eye bolt, and we're putting the mounting hardware on this side of the anvil stand. I did want to highlight this for anybody that's not thinking about this. The reason why we're doing that is we have the horn on one side and then this end of the anvil over here that are already sticking out. So by putting it on this side of the anvil, there's nothing sticking out on the side to go ahead and catch your leg on, your shin on, anything like that, because you already have the anvil sticking out up here to kind of keep you from hooking on any of these hooks down here. Just something I wanted to point out about that may save you and your shins a little bit later. Okay, now that we got our eye bolts in on either side, I'm just just going to go ahead and back this guy out and just make sure that we got a couple threads grabbing. We can go ahead and get all this assembled. Okay guys, well we got everything tightened down. As time goes, as I kind of use this thing, I'm going to have to keep an eye on it, keep things tight. Our cables, just like if I did this with chain, is going to cut into the wood here with the tension that we have on it. Obviously using the anvil to hammer on, it's going to kind of work its way in and set itself into the actual end of the logs here, into the end of the 4x4s here. But I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. All we got to do now is go ahead and fire up the forge and get heating and get hammering and see how this thing turns out. I'll make sure kind of as time goes on to keep you guys updated on if there's any kind of better ideas, anything like that that comes out of this, ways that I do it different, anything like that. Obviously anything that we can do to help you guys out taking care of any of these projects. Like always, feel free to drop us a comment if you have any suggestions, comments, anything like that. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and give us a like, hit that subscribe button, you'll be able to get notified whenever we have new content. Otherwise, hope you have a good rest of your week and see you soon.